Hello there, and welcome to my Deep Sea Secrets channel. The darkest place on Earth isn't hidden inside a cave or buried beneath a mountain. It's beneath the ocean, far below the waves. There is a place where sunlight has never reached, a place so dark that day and night no longer exist. A world where the only light comes from creatures that create it themselves. And despite decades of exploration, we still know surprisingly little about it. Standing on the shore, the ocean feels peaceful. The waves roll gently toward the beach. The sunlight sparkles across the surface. Everything feels calm, familiar, even comforting. But that peaceful surface hides a completely different world, one that begins only a few hundred meters below. Imagine stepping onto a research vessel in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Around you, there's nothing but water stretching to the horizon. The crew prepares a small deep-sea submersible for its descent. Its lights are tested one final time. The cameras switch on, the hatch closes, and slowly the journey begins. At first, everything looks beautiful. The water is crystal clear. Schools of colorful fish swim effortlessly through beams of golden sunlight. Sea turtles glide gracefully overhead. Tiny bubbles rise toward the surface. It's the underwater world most people recognize, bright, colorful, full of life. But as the submarine continues downward, something begins to change. The sunlight becomes weaker. The brilliant blues fade into darker shades. The water grows colder. The silence becomes almost overwhelming. Within minutes, the surface above starts disappearing. Soon, you can no longer see it at all. You've entered a place that very few people have ever witnessed with their own eyes. Scientists divide the ocean into different layers. Each one feels like entering another planet. The first is known as the Sunlight Zone. This is where nearly all marine life depends on the energy of the sun. Plants grow here. Coral reefs flourish. Predators hunt in clear water. Life is abundant, but sunlight has limits. Water absorbs light surprisingly quickly. Every meter you descend, less sunlight survives the journey. The deeper you travel, the darker everything becomes. Eventually, you enter the Twilight Zone. Its name sounds peaceful, almost beautiful, yet it's one of the strangest places on Earth. There is still a little light here, just enough to create endless shadows. Large fish appear only as silhouettes. Creatures drift silently. Through dim blue water, everything moves more slowly, almost as if time itself has relaxed. Many animals living here have enormous eyes, not because they want to see clearly, but because they're desperately trying to capture the last tiny traces of sunlight. For them, every photon matters. The deeper you descend, the quieter everything becomes. Even inside the submarine, the atmosphere changes. The cheerful conversations fade. Everyone watches the monitors. Everyone knows what's waiting below, beyond this point. Sunlight disappears forever. After several hundred more meters, it happens. The last faint glow above vanishes completely. There is no sunrise here, no sunset, no moonlight, only darkness. Endless, endless, complete, absolute darkness. This is the Midnight Zone. If someone switched off the submarine's lights, you wouldn't see your own hand, not because your eyes need time to adjust, but because there is simply no light left to see. For millions of years. This place has existed in permanent night, and yet, life somehow found a way to survive. That's perhaps the most remarkable part of the deep ocean. It isn't empty, far from it. It's filled with creatures. so strange that early explorers thought they belonged in science fiction. Some produce their own light. Others have transparent skin. Some have mouths larger than their entire bodies. Every species has evolved in ways that seem almost impossible. The darkness forced nature to become incredibly creative. Without sunlight, food is scarce, energy is precious. Every movement matters, every hunt carries risk. Many animals spend hours waiting patiently for a single opportunity to eat. Some may only find a proper meal once every several weeks, yet somehow the ecosystem continues. Tiny particles constantly drift down from the bright waters above. Scientists call this marine snow. Despite its name, it's not frozen. It's made of microscopic plankton, organic material, and tiny fragments slowly sinking toward the ocean floor. To us, it might seem insignificant, but to many deep-sea creatures, marine snow is survival itself. As the submarine continues descending, the pressure outside becomes almost unimaginable. Every 10 meters adds more weight from the water above. At 1,000 meters, the pressure is already crushing, yet the submarine continues downward. Inside, everything remains calm. Outside, nature becomes increasingly extreme. The steel walls separating the crew from the ocean are all that stand between safety and forces powerful enough to destroy almost anything. It's difficult to truly imagine how deep the ocean really is. If Mount Everest were placed upside down into the deepest trench on Earth, its highest peak would still remain underwater. That single comparison reminds us just how enormous our oceans truly are. Despite satellites mapping nearly every corner of our planet, much of this underwater world remains unexplored. There are valleys larger than countries, cliffs taller than skyscrapers, and trenches deeper than anyone once believed possible. It's a landscape unlike anything on land, silent, ancient, hidden for centuries. Humans believed the deep ocean was lifeless. Many scientists thought nothing could survive in such crushing pressure and endless darkness. They were wrong. Every expedition reveals something new. A creature never seen before, an ecosystem nobody expected. Another reminder that the ocean continues to surprise us. Perhaps that's why the deep sea captures our imagination more than almost any other place on Earth. It's mysterious, not because it's far away, but because it's right here beneath us. As the submarine's lights cut through the darkness, tiny glowing shapes begin appearing in the distance. At first only one, then another. Soon hundreds of small, blue lights drift silently through the black water. It almost looks like stars, floating through space. Except these stars are alive, and this is only the beginning, because the deeper we travel, the stranger the ocean becomes.